Dear students, it is the fifth video about lecture week 1 and lesson 2. In the video 4th, I explained some of the geographical terms which have to be used and we must know about in technical explanation of the topography and other terms. Fine. We came to know about the mountain, iceberg, basin, strait, jungle, channel, coast, island, clear, cave and other terms. Now I am going to tell you that the entire world is made up of such things, clear, such properties. Some land dominantly have some specific area, some have some less specific areas. Let's explain this. Okay, there are certain countries which don't have any connection with the sea, जिनको पानी लगता ही नहीं है, they are called landlocked. Mongolia, clear, and Chad, Niger, fine. So these countries may be called landlocked, means they are all direction covered by the all. Okay, and there are so many countries which have the coasts, clear, which have the coasts. Okay, for countries, best is the country which have all the ways, water, air and land. That country can progress and can they people have a lots of advantage over the others. Now we see here that as per the previous lecture, we come to know that for example plains. So most of the areas of the world including in plains like India and Pakistan, much of area is plain and fertile area. China also has the plain land. Kazakhstan and Central Asia mostly are the plains. Whereas now deserts. The biggest desert in the world is the Sahara Desert. Sudan, Chad, Niger, Mali, Mauritania, Senegal, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia. These all are situated in Sahara Desert. Clear? The biggest desert in the world is called Sahara. Okay. Then desert is found in Australia. Middle of the Australia is desert. Okay. Then desert is found in America. That Nevada Desert is in America. Okay. Desert is also found in Spain. Okay. China's famous Gobi Desert. Clear. Mongolia is also has the desert. There is one famous desert between Pakistan and India. Third desert. Clear. In India there is a Rajasthan desert, and one desert is between Iran and Pakistan, that is called Balochistan Desert, or also in Irani desert is called Sistan. Fine. And there is coastlines, and you have seen the biggest islands. Australia is an island, although it's continent. Sri Lanka is island, clear. Indonesia is comprised of an island. Philippines comprised of an island, clear. And some islands here also, there like Mauritius and others, clear. Now after the famous seas in the world, dunya mein there are certain famous seas in the world, clear. This is Arabian Sea between Pakistan, India, UAE, Qatar. This sea is called Arabian Sea, and for the students of geography and studies, both for Pakistan and India, this sea has got a significant importance from the geostrategic position. Second sea, very important, is Red Sea, that is between the Arabian Sea. This is called peninsula that you have studied, that three directions are covered by the water. This is called Red Sea. It's very important. Second is called Mediterranean Sea. Clear? Mediterranean Sea is the world because here the three continents together and all the world powers are always there. For example, one direction, Europeans, Greece and Italy and France and Spain and all they are there, Turkey. And from Turkey, Jordan, clear, this area is called Gulf countries, Middle East, but it is part of Asia. Fine. So it is the Asians are connected. Israel, Libya, sorry, Egypt, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia. So these are also on the other end of the Mediterranean Sea. They are called uh, African continent. So this sea is very important. Clear? And then there is another sea that is between Spain, sea, North Sea between United Kingdoms and France. It is called English Channel. Okay, there is another very important sea that is called South China Sea. Clear? This sea is called South China Sea, and there is now recently great tension because it is the only sea for China to trade yet. Oh, clear? And this all is very important to know about. Okay, the world's major trade comes from Mediterranean Sea. Clear? Here is the Suez Canal that connects the sea with the Red Sea. From Red Sea, these countries move to here, Arabian Sea, and then they reach. Unfortunately, Russia is not connected with any uh, strong seaport. This is the greatest disadvantage with Russia because the portion of oceans, Arctic oceans that are connected with Russia, they are all congealed. ये बर्फ से ढके होते हैं. There is not any possibility for Russia to reach into these lands. Clear? That trade is impossible. Thereby, Russians have to make a trade, and they are very expensive. Most of the trade is by the land. Clear? Russia wished to come here into this area and take advantage. China takes advantage of this because China has built CPAC, and this way China, whatever transports from the other world, comes here and connects here. If China, when China has to take in trade into action, China, for example, if something uh, exports and imports from here, it is 6,000 or more than 6,000 kilometer area. But when China makes trade through these sea routes and come to CPAC and it reaches here, only 3,000 kilometer journey has to be made. Okay, dear students, I have told you all the sea, and there is one very important sea that is basically a lake. It is called Caspian Sea. Fine. Most of the countries of the Central Asia are around. Well, uh, this is all about the world. Now we connect to the our last very important thing, subcontinent. Why we say it subcontinent? India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, clear, Nepal, Bhutan, they are called subcontinent. Look at this, the region of the subcontinent. इसको Indian subcontinent क्यों कहते हैं? Better look at this, that three directions, from three directions, this area is covered by water. It is just like a peninsula. Three direction, this area is covered by water. Secondly, from this area, here are the world's highest mountains. यहाँ पे दुनिया के बड़े बड़े पहाड़ हैं, Himalayas and Karakoram mountains range. Clear? These mountain ranges go even till Afghanistan and then Turkey. From this, now these mountain ranges separate it from the other areas of China and others. तो ये इनको अलग कर लेते हैं. Clear? Now this area is geographically disconnected from the other land. Secondly, this area, three directions, two directions water and one direction from the 1.5 direction from the mountain range. Third, this area is full of land, full of all the resources, culture, religions. I mean, it was the hub of the wealth and culture and society. Thereby, according to its nature of culture, language, wealth, roots, water reservoirs, and many things, this area is completely itself a continent. Thereby, it is called subcontinent. A dream of the Western world once. Clear? Sone ki chidiya, they would used to say to the subcontinent. Okay. Now it is Pakistan. India, Burma, Bhutan, Bangladesh, clear, Nepal, fine. So these areas and this area of Afghanistan is also included in South Asia, clear. Now the students come to the topography of Pakistan. Pakistan is situated in South Asia. It's a very important country. Neighboring countries are Afghanistan, that is north, clear. West is Arabian Sea, okay. Northwest is Iran, okay. Eastern border is China, and northeast is eastern on the eastern side is India, northeast is China and Tajikistan, clear. So these are the, and here is a small area Wakhan, where next is Russia. Okay, Pakistan's topography is number one, highlands, Hindu Kush, Karakoram. These are the world's highest mountain range. This is called highland, and almost Kashmir and Gilgit Baltistan, these areas of the highlands, and all the famous rivers, major rivers, they flow from these areas. This is called, the major is Indus Plain, fine. And Indus Plain is the major plain, and there are the tributaries like Jhelum, Chenab and Ravi. These areas, all the portion of Punjab and KPK, fine, they are plains. Upper Indus Plain, Lower Indus Plain, clear. They are plain, they are the fertile lands, clear. This area is, upper area is Balochistan, this is called Plateau, clear. This is Sindh, is also the Indus Plain area, clear. These are the coastal areas. 750 kilometers long coastline Pakistan enjoys, okay. There are two plateaus, plateau कहते हैं high and low land, Balochistan Plateau and the here Potwar Plateau, fine. Desert, here in Rahim Yar Khan and Bahawalpur there is the third desert, and here in Balochistan Haran desert and Shayan range, clear. Mountain range, mountain range are also found in everywhere, fine, in Pakistan, clear. Here is Suleiman mountain range in Balochistan and central Brahui mountain range here, fine. So these, and here are the Gwadar, the famous port, Karachi port, the historical city of Thatta, clear. Cholistan desert, famous city of Multan, clear. And Lahore, Jhelum, Islamabad, the capital, fine. The students, these are some of the topographical properties of the Pakistan. Inshallah, in the next week too, we will talk about the other subject matters. Thank you very much.